Walk into almost any modern dispensary, and you are immediately met with a wall of glass jars. Thousands of strains pass through these shelves, most arriving with flashy names before quietly vanishing a few months later. So what exactly determines which jars disappear into obscurity and which ones become permanent fixtures on the top shelf? In recent years, one specific plant has claimed that top-tier status: Lemon Cherry Gelato. The strain's market dominance relies on a highly precise biological balance. To understand how this plant commands the market, we have to bypass the retail hype and look directly at its microscopic chemistry and genetic architecture. The blueprint for this plant begins within the gelato family tree, a lineage already known for producing highly stable hybrids. Looking at this flowchart, we see the foundational cross. Sunset Sherbet and Girl Scout cookies establish a robust, earthy base. Then, cultivators introduced a mysterious lemon phenotype, injecting a sharp citrus characteristic into the genetics. This specific three-way cross anchors the plant. It creates a structural foundation that splits the difference between the uplifting traits of a sativa and the grounding effects of an indica. While that genetic blueprint dictates how the plant grows, its distinct character is forged much deeper, locked inside its unique chemical profile. Zoom in on the physical buds, and you will find they're coated in dense, sticky resin glands. These glands house the plant's terpenes, the organic chemical compounds that dictate flavor and aroma. In this strain, the chemical drivers are dominated by two specific terpenes, limonene and caryophyllene. This diagram models limonene in action, triggering a sharp, tart citrus sting and a bright first impression. Then, caryophyllene introduces a spicy, peppery depth, its undulating waves intertwining with the limonene to create a direct chemical contrast. Upon exhale, these contrasting compounds react with your taste receptors, generating a distinct flavor of overripe black cherries, followed immediately by a creamy, doughy finish. It takes an exact ratio of those specific terpenes to bridge the gap between raw botanical chemistry and an experience mimicking a sophisticated confectionery. That chemical profile triggers an immediate neurological response. Users consistently report a rapid onset of cerebral euphoria, replacing mental fatigue with an elevated, focused glow. Shortly after, a secondary physical reaction takes hold. A soothing warmth travels downward, starting at the crown of the head and settling into the extremities. Because the chemistry is balanced, this physical relaxation avoids paralysis or couch lock. It leaves the user functional, making it suitable for social gatherings or creative work. Achieving this physiological balance requires a heavy toll in the garden. Cultivators must rigorously control the temperature and humidity, as the plant is notoriously delicate and temperamental. If those environmental demands are met, the plant provides a clear visual indicator of success. During the final weeks of flowering, the fan leaves transition into striking shades of deep purple and rich forest green. The balanced effects experienced by the user are directly proportional to the agricultural precision required to keep the plant alive and thriving. Lemon Cherry Gelato serves as a case study in how specific genetic traits can sustain a product's demand long after the initial launch. The interaction between its lineage and terpene ratios creates a distinct, repeatable physiological response in the user. However, this concentrated biological recipe results in high potency. A chemical profile this dense demands respect and caution. Consumers should begin with a small amount to safely gauge their individual tolerance to the complex terpene mix, and as always, strictly abide by local legal regulations. By analyzing the genetic and molecular mechanics of the strain, we can see how botanical engineering shapes the modern.
What was I?